So if you watch my channel, you know I do a lot of weird stuff. I'm constantly trying to do something different, something new. Today I have applied, this is copper foil tape. They use this for stained glass. I put that on both sides. For stained glass you need to have 100-watt soldering iron for this copper to flow good with the solder. We'll be using some flux to help it. You just have to paint it on and you solder it. If you do it on the edge, it flows better. You'll get both sides and the edge. Then I'll engrave an image here, and then I'm going to take and solder some copper wire on top of this, and very thin. It's 26 gauge, and then I'm going to hook it up to a suction cup. It's going to be kind of neat. So stay tuned. So I'm going to put it on the edge. This is actually a glass suction cup that I bought a long time ago that I was going to use for a computer repair, but I never did get the job. And I'm just going to use that as the stand, so when I solder it, it'll be on both sides instead of having to do it multiple times. Now the title can be misleading because it's not stained glass, but it's the same aspect of it, same theory. But it's going to be totally customizable with anything that you want using the laser engraver. You don't have to take and spend hours doing these delicate designs with stained pieces of glass. You can take and do this. Technically, you can color fill different areas that you wanted, if you wanted to do it that way. But I'm just going to do the image, that way when the sunlight protrudes through it, it'll cast a shadow on the curtains or the floor. Don't mind the noise of the lawnmower. The neighbor loves mowing the grass. I'm painting on the flux to get a better flow. And this is a soldering gun. They have soldering irons that are 100 watt. A little bit more expensive. This is 12 bucks versus the soldering irons for like 20 bucks up to 40 or 50. And the nicer ones are even more expensive. And it even has a light. Shut the door so you can see. So I'm not sure when it's ready. Looks like it's already hot enough. That's amazing. This is the first time I've ever used a soldering gun. Looks to be pretty easy to solder. I mean, I've done soldering for the last 15 years, so to me it's easy. Just run a little bead at the top. Go back over, smooth it out. Brought the Windex so I can take and wash the flux right off of it. I didn't get all the copper on this side. That was the theory. Be able to get both sides without having to lay it down. So you get the idea. I'll finish up here and you'll see what it looks like afterwards. Okay, I soldered all that. Took maybe 10 minutes to do. Took a little bit of cleanup to do from the flux, but not too bad. Let's laser engrave it. That's a lot better. It's got a nice straight thing. It's going to go over the solder part there. I'm hoping nothing's going to be too reflective with that copper tape. It's just going to take about an hour to do. Close the lid, walk away, and come back. Hopefully we'll be done by then. And all I have left to do is to solder the 2 points here for the copper piece. Hopefully I won't have to use too much flux. Let me show you what it looks like. Been an hour long. It's just about getting done. About 3/4 of an inch left. Not as dark as I would hope it's going to be for the engraving. Hopefully it works. Because I'd like to be able to do this before the sun comes down. You see I got the wire soldered. There's the picture you can see. I've got the inverted. It's the shadow that it casts onto the wall. It's the negative. And when you look at it straight on, you can't see nothing. So we're looking for that shadow part. That's what we want. I'm glad I went with the thin wire, because you can barely see it. I got another version running with this inverted. As you can see, this is a negative, as you can't really tell it too well. I just did a mock-up. I didn't do the whole borders and all that. Just enough so I can solder the sides. Solder the wire. You can see the shadow. When the sunlight shines through, it shows the image. Let's go inside and see what it looks like on blinds. As you can see, the glass is behind. Here's the glass. And here's the image that's projected on blinds. That's pretty cool. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Here's the glass and the wire. And let's see what it looks like projected on the wall. And there you go. That's what it looks like. Probably a little bit fuzzy, but still cool. Same idea for stained glass. Except it's inverted. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.